Hey guys, Moms Against Medical Bullying. So I made a video before, but then I deleted it. But then it just kept sitting with me to make this video or say these words. And I just want to say that the beast is always trying to get us to compromise our values, give up our freedoms, give in to tyranny, or, just compromise our values. Always, always, always the beast is just asking for more and more and more and more and more. And the more you give it, the more it takes, right? These people thinking, if every single person just wears their mask, this would be over. Like you are in an illusion. You don't understand that the more you give the beast, the more the beast takes. So, yeah. I hate when people say, well, it's just a mask. It's just a mask. It's just a mask. It's not just a mask. It is an agreement. It's an agreement. Wearing a mask is saying that you agree. It's a handshake. You're shaking to the deal and saying, yes, I'll wear this mask. I agree that I'm a weapon. I join your cult. I pledge to you. I also just felt in my heart to say wearing a mask is a subversion. I don't even know what that means. So I'm like, I have to look up what subversion means. Sometimes I feel like God just gives me words and I have to then look up, what are you trying to say, Lord? Subversion refers to a process by which the values and principles of a system in place are contradicted or reversed in an attempt to transform established social order and its structures of power, authority, hierarchy, and social norms. Subversion can be described as an attack on the public morale. Wow. And the will to resist intervention are the products of... Okay, blah, blah, blah. It's just put something in quotes there. I don't feel like reading all that. I cannot believe this. I just love the Holy Spirit, I really just love the Holy Spirit because he bubbles up words and thoughts that I don't even know what they are. And I have to, look it up. And I'm like, man, that makes sense. Man, I love God. He is so awesome. Furthermore, it is a relatively cheap form of warfare that does not require large amounts of training. A subversive is something or someone carrying the potential for some degree of subversion. In this context, a subversive is called a traitor with respect to the government in power. Anyway, for what it's worth, it's a subversion. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. But that's what I sense. And that's why I won't wear it. That's why I'll never wear it. By God's grace, And the beast always wants to manipulate you because it's full of witchcraft. It's like, well, if you want to see your dying loved one, you need to put a mask on, right? It's just a mask. Come on, just do it. It's just a mask. What do they want to make you feel like you're the wrong one, make you feel guilty. They should feel guilty. They're the scumbags. They should feel guilty for trying to cover people's faces. Who do they think they are? Who does Dr. Stack think he is? This is the guy, the commissioner of the public health, Kentucky. Who do you think you are, Dr. Stack? To cover people's faces. You should be embarrassed at yourself. That's what I think. Yeah, it's all about manipulation, tactics, warfare. So I'm just going to stand like a stiff board, and just say no. And just really trust God because people will want to make you feel bad for standing up for what you believe is right. That's always the thing, isn't it? The beast wants to eat away at your morals and values and what you know is right. And then it uses people as well to gang up on you, to make you feel like your values and your moral structure is wrong, right? That's how the world goes. Peer pressure never ends, right? It just keeps on extending. It must be a valuable tool in the pocket of that beast. So I think that's about all I wanted to say. Just a side note, something interesting is that a few days ago in my spirit, I heard the word I don't even know if I'm pronouncing it right, but Pythagorean theorem. And I looked it up. I was like, why that? It just kind of came out of nowhere. I was like, okay. And so I look it up and I was reading about it, learning what that is. And I thought, well, why do I need to know that? Anyways, I just forgot about it and kept on going with my day. And today I sit down to read in my book, The Greatest Lie on Earth by, I'm looking over, Edward Hendry. And sure enough, the chapter I'm on starts talking about, mentions the Pythagorean theory. And I'm like, oh, wow, that's so interesting. Cool, because I didn't even know, like, I was about to read that. So I'm like, maybe that's why I looked up that information. But it's talking about it in reference to, you know, kind of proving that, you know, if the earth were round, we would notice a drop, you know, the farther away an object is or whatever. So it's a lot of numbers and math, and I'm just kind of like, okay, I'm probably going to have to reread this a few times, but it's quite interesting, that's for sure. I think I'll link an interview that's online. It's an interview with him, with Edward Hendry, on the Seventh Day Truth Seeker, his channel. So yeah, I'm just going to keep reading, and I just wanted to share that about how this world always wants you to give up something, give up who you are, give up your beliefs, give up your values, for what it thinks is right. So take care, everyone.